Uh, this is it. The first tutorial. I wasn't quite sure what to do in the first place. I had many ideas, but I think the best way to start is maybe by doing a simple song together so you can see various techniques, you can see different effects, how I make my loops on the loop station. And well, this is the song we're going to see right now. This is my old loop station. I have many songs on it that I have never released, never used. So these tutorials is actually a good occasion for me to let them out. So I'm gonna drop a series of tutorials called Let's Make a Song Together. And what's going to happen is that these songs, I will probably never use them for myself for concerts or for battles. So it's gonna be our song, basically. I really encourage you to try the song, and why not post it on YouTube? I mean, we can find something, we can call it the tutorial song. Make sure to check the description and see how this series is going to work, because I'll be releasing a lot of full songs tutorial in the future. So what's going to happen is I'm going to release tutorials every week. Most likely every Wednesdays. Make sure to subscribe. And I'll be releasing videos also every weekend, music videos. Fuck you. There's gonna be various tutorials, but I really like making a whole song together because you can see various techniques, you can see track effects, input effects, how I layer my beats, how I do my structure, how I manage the volume, etc. So there's gonna be a lot of these kind of tutorials. But let's just stop talking and go straight to the tutorial. Let's go.
Okay, the first thing we're going to do here is to make sure that all the tracks are in measures free. That is 1, 2, 3, free, right? Usually it's an auto, but you don't want all the tracks to have the same length of measure. So you have free measures for each track. I do this for every song I make. I will put free on each track. Okay, we're gonna start with a kick. For the kick, we're gonna apply some EQ. Check the difference. I'm doing a normal kick. I'm taking out basically the low mids, right? I'm adding some highs to it, some low, of course. You can see my settings on the screen. It gives a bit more power to my kick. Now the settings are for my kick, but for your kick it might be different. Okay, so let's start with a kick. At a tempo, a BPM of 120. So we're gonna set it to 120. Okay. Okay. Now let's add a snare. I'm doing the normal K inward snare. You can do a different snare if you cannot do this snare. You can do a spit snare. I don't know how to do it, but you can do any snare you want, basically. Okay. Put some reverb onto it. Okay. We're gonna put some open hats. We're gonna put it on the snare right here. Reverb again. Okay, now that we have this, we're gonna go with the melody. We're gonna put it right here. We're gonna use a robot effect for this. Now the robot, which is right here, you can change the key. Okay. We're gonna put it with some reverb and some EQ, taking out the lows and the low mids, okay, and boosting the highs. Because there's a lot of lows and low mids on the robot effect, so we want to take out them lows. I'll put you the settings on the screen. Okay. Let's go. We're gonna do just a note going like da. Check it out. Okay. Now we're going to change the note.
change the key. And we're gonna put it after this one. So let's go.
Change again. This time A. Okay, when I'm doing the robot effect, I'm simply doing da da da. You don't even have to change the note because it's gonna change it automatically. Da da.
Okay. So
now we have this. Okay, now we're going to just put some da with the robot effect again.
Da. Gonna put it here. Check it out.
Check it out. We're gonna put it in this pattern like this.
Let's go.
Okay, that was with A. We're gonna put it with F. Two of them. Okay, now that we have this, we're gonna put it in reverse. Let's go. Put everything together, sounds like this. Now, we're gonna put the bass with the guitar to bass effect. Microphone under the nose, humming sounds, okay? And we're putting the effect. 50%. When you're using the guitar to bass, make sure to put down the volume a little bit because it's a very loud effect. And we're gonna do something like... So here we have our bass. Now, let's move on to the track effects. We're gonna put the track effects on the melody. Only on the melody, right? So, reverb. Reverb right here. Here's my settings for you. Okay, now the magic effect, the filter. You ready? Here we go. Okay, I will make a tutorial on the filter effect with all the things you can do with it. Here's one thing you can do with it, this kind of sound. Here are my settings for you guys. Okay, the rate, depth 70, resonance 71, the cutoff is at 55. Make sure not to move this when you have the filter effect activated, because this will change the cutoff. And the step rate is like this. We're gonna put this sound back on. And now we're gonna play with the vocal distortion. Now, the level is at 37. And we're starting with the distortion at 0. And we're slowly moving up. See how it's starting to get distorted? All the way up. Everything else is off. And let's drop it right now. what we can put on top of that is, you see our beat right here. I think it's lacking some shakers. Now, how to do shakers? You do TK, TK, but you do by closing your mouth, by closing your lips, and you make that sort of F sound. Now, see how it sounds? Okay. What we can also do is boost our kick a little bit by putting a guitar to bass effect on top of it, and by going, you know, like a throat kick. So we take our kick and add a throat kick with the guitar to bass effect. Remember, a bit lower. And now, see how the beat is much more effective? If we drop everything together, we have our song, and here it goes. Once in a while, we can just put this one back off reverse. It's in reverse. You can put it back off whenever we want. Check it. So here's our first track together.
Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm very excited to continue these tutorial series. Please let me know what you thought about this tutorial, and if certain things were unclear to you, write it down in the comment section. And also, if you have any suggestions, write it down in the comment section. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.